Welcome to Shankar IAS Academy Daily Newspaper Analysis. Today's date is 31/7/2024. Displayed here are the list of articles that we are about to discuss today. So without much delay, let's get started. Let's start with our first topic. It's about the matter with BCCI. It's almost resolved. With respect to this topic, we are going to cover in depth about NCLAT and NCLT. So let's get into it. So what is National Company Law Tribunal? Firstly, it is a quasi-judicial body, and next, it is formed under the section 408 of Companies Act of 2013, and note that it has similar power to the civil court. Let us now move on to see the functions of NCLT. It is majorly focusing on insolvency resolution and liquidation for the corporate persons, and it also handles cases from BAFR and SIC Industrial Companies Act, and it also deals with arbitration, arguments, compromise, reconstruction and winding up. Let's now see the composition of NCLT, because these kinds of areas will be primarily focused on prelims. So please pay attention. It has president and judicial members and also technical members. The president is actually appointed by the central government after the consultation with CJI, that is Chief Justice of India, and the members are appointed by the central government on the recommendation of a selection committee appointed specifically for this purpose. The president must be a high court judge or former judge with 5 years of experience. Let's now see what is actually the authority of National Company Law Appellate Tribunal. It has appellate authority for NCLT orders, and it also handles cases under Companies Act, IBC and Competition Act. And also note that appeals to Supreme Court is also possible within 60-day time span. Now moving on to the composition of NCLAT, see it has chairperson, judicial members and also technical members like NCLT. And the chairperson is former or the incumbent Supreme Court judge or High Court Chief Justice. And the technical members of NCLAT includes the one who has expertise in industrial finance, management, reconstruction, investment and accountancy. At least they need to have 25 plus years of experience. Now moving on to the appointments, see the chairperson and the judicial members are appointed after the consultation with CJI, and the technical members are appointed by the selection committee's recommendation. So with this, we have covered holistically about NCLAT and NCLT, and let us move on to the next topic for the discussion. Our next topic is going to be about the hunger in Indian town, because it is going to discuss about the recently released report by UN FAO. Let's get into the discussion. So what is the State of Food Security Index? See, it is the annual report of FAO, that is Food and Agricultural Organization. It assesses the global food security and nutrition levels of the nation. It majorly checks whether the country is aligning with SDG goal 2, that is zero hunger. The theme of 2024 report is the state of food security and the nutrition in the world 2024. So let us see the highlights, particularly about India. India has recorded highest number of undernourished globally, and it also mentioned that the degree of undernourishment has been decreasing from 16.6% in 2020 to 13.7% in 2021. It shows a significant improvement in food security. But there is a slight controversy, because the increased percentage of 14% in 2019 to 16.6% in 2022 has been criticized by Indian government because of the methodology used in this index. Moving on, let us see what has changed in 2024 with respect to this index. It has been using updated data from Indian government, which includes national surveys, particularly National Family Health Survey, Consumer Expenditure Survey and PDS, which shows more positive outlook on hunger in India. Let us see about FAO in specific. See, it is an UN specialized agency. Remember that UN agencies are different from UN specialized agency. So please make sure that you go through what are the specialized agency of UN. And major aim of FAO is to defeat hunger, improve nutrition and ensure food security in the world. And it has its headquarters in Rome, Italy, and it is established on October 16, 1945. And also note that India is one of the founding members of this organization. Let us now see what are the key reports produced by FAO in brief. The first one is going to be about the state of world's forest. The next one is the state of world fisheries and aquaculture. The nextly, state of agricultural commodity markets. Then the state of food security and nutrition in the world. Then the hunger hotspot outlook and global network against food crisis are the respective reports produced by FAO annually. Moving on, let us see what are the major initiatives of FAO. The first one is Codex Alimentarius Commission, which gives guidelines for FAO and WHO respectively. The next one is Desert Locust Monitoring. Nextly, the global important agricultural heritage system will be identified and respective reports will be produced by FAO. Nextly, the International Treaty on Plant Genetic Resources. See, knowing all these initiatives will come very handy in eliminating options in UPSC prelims. So that's all about this article. We have covered holistically that are very focused for UPSC prelims. So with this, let us move on to our next topic. Our next article is going to be about lithium reserves. So let us see what is lithium in brief from prelims perspective. So lithium is nothing but an alkali metal. It has an atomic number of 3. It is also known as a rare element found in only 0.002% of earth crust. Its deposits are majorly found in pegmatite rocks, also known as pseudomane and petalite. Then it is also found in salt flats and clays. Let us now see its major properties. See, it has high reactivity, low density and excellent thermochemical properties. Let us now see major applications of lithium. It is majorly used in the manufacturing of lithium ion batteries, which is presently called as giga industry, and also because of its deoxidizing agent for copper and aluminum, it has major metallurgical properties also, and it is a major ingredient in glass and ceramic industry. And with respect to medicine, it is actually used in the treatment of bipolar disorders. Let us now move on to see challenges in lithium production and its deposits. See, the lithium deposits are majorly concentrated in Argentina, Australia and Chile. Indian deposits in remote areas and majorly in ecologically sensitive areas like Jammu Kashmir. Its major environmental impact includes extractional problems. That is why it is also been hinted as a rare element because of its difficulty in extraction process. The next one will be water scarcity in the brine extraction process. Then it also has a potential for the increasing the carbon footprint while mining process. So moving on, let us see what are actually the problems in the extraction. See, the lithium extraction from clay is underdeveloped. And for our understanding, let us also see the global lithium landscape. Firstly, we have to understand about lithium triangle. See, these kinds of things will be asked in majorly in prelims area. So please pay attention for these factual data. This triangle region includes Argentina, Bolivia and Chile, which actually holds 53% of global reserves of lithium. And major regions in general includes USA, China and Australia. And let us see the top producers globally. Australia accounts literally 52%, Chile following, Australia accounts for 52%, followed by Chile 25% and China 13% according to WEF report of 2021. Moving on, let us see the lithium research which is presently carried out in India. You can identify from this map, it is majorly concentrated in Jammu Kashmir region, Arunachal Pradesh, Jharkhand and also some Middle East region also. See, India has the 7th largest lithium reserves globally according to GSI survey. Major reserves presently have been identified in Jammu Kashmir, Rajasthan, Karnataka and Jharkhand. J&K alone can meet 80% of India's lithium demand. So, in summary, we have understood that lithium is critical for India's sustainable growth, and strengthening lithium exploration and production is very much needed now. Attract investors through awareness and incentives can be a way forward. The recent amendments to Mines and Minerals Act is a positive step. So, with this, we have covered about lithium in holistic manner for our prelims. So, let us move on to our next article for our discussion. It is about ecosystem which is actually facing unusual threats. So, let us get into the detail. So, what is actually a grassland means? It is nothing but a landscape which includes majorly grasses, and the rainfall in this region will be hardly around 25 to 75 centimeter. So, let us see the classification between tropical and temperate grassland in brief. With respect to location, the tropical grasslands are located near equator, extending up to tropics, and the rainfall will be moderate to low, and the grasses height will be 3 to 4 meters. And the examples include savanna grasslands in Africa and composed of Brazil and llanos of Venezuela. Now, with respect to temperate grasslands, it is actually found in mid-latitudinal zone and interior continents, and it is known for its short and nutritious grasses, and also know that the places where it is located has been identified with very least number of trees. You can see from this world map that various distribution of tropical and temperate grasslands in detail. So moving forward, let us see the grasslands in India, which is majorly based on climate zones. The first one is semi-arid grasslands, majorly found in Gujarat, Rajasthan, UP, Delhi and Punjab. Then comes the dry humid zone, which is majorly located in Peninsula region except Nilgiris. Then the moist subhumid zone includes Ganga plains. Then the humid mountain region includes Assam, Manipur, West Bengal, Himachal Pradesh and Jammu Kashmir. Let us see the economic and ecological significance of grassland. See, grazing majorly supports livestock population in India, and it also ensures biodiversity in that respective zone. And more importantly, it prevents erosion and nutrition recycling process, and it is also helps in carbon sequestration and water regulation by recharging and reducing running off. Moving on, let us see the threats associated to the grassland ecosystem. The first one will be deforestation. Nextly, overgrazing, which actually degrades land and reduces the diversity also. And the third one will be the fire suppression, which imbalances the ecosystem holistically. The next one is uncontrolled expansion of agriculture. Then the woody encroachment, which actually the process where the shrubs replaces the grasses. 30% reduction in India has been found, and 8.7 increase in the tree cover in the grassland area is also been recorded. So these kinds of data will be coming very handy in writing UPSC mains question. So please make a note of it. So with this, we have covered holistically about grassland ecosystem, which comes very handy for UPSC prelims and mains. And if you have any doubt, please don't hesitate to watch this video once again. So with this, we have come to end of our discussion. Let us now move on to prelims practice questions. Look at this question. Which of the following statement about National Company Law Tribunal is not correct? The first one is, it is a quasi-judicial body constituted under Companies Act of 2013. Statement B, the tribunal deals with matters mainly related to company law and insolvency law. Statement 3, the decision of NCLT may be appealed to the National Company Law Appellate Tribunal, whose decision is final and cannot be further appealed to Supreme Court. Statement D, it was established based on the recommendation of Balakrishna Eredi Committee. So the correct answer is option C. The decision of NCLT may be appealed to the National Company Law Appellate Tribunal, whose decision is final and cannot be further appealed. Look at our next question. They experience moderate rainfall of about 25 to 75 centimeter, and they lie in mid-latitudinal zone and interior parts of continents. The grassland present at these regions are very short and nutritious. They have continental climate with extreme range of temperature. Which of the following type best suits the above description? Option A, tropical evergreen forest. Option B, Siberian climate. Option C, savanna grasslands. And option D, temperate grassland. So the correct answer will be option D, temperate grassland. Look at this last question. With reference to Food and Agricultural Organization, consider the following statements. The statement 1, to provide modern technology, training in modern farming methods, and financial support to the locals. Statement 2, it is a specialized agency of United Nations. Statement 3, it started the globally important agricultural heritage system, shortly known as GIAHS. Which of the statements given above are correct? Option A, 1 and 3. Option B, 2 only. Option C, 2 and 3 only. Option D, 1, 2 and. The correct answer will be option C, 2 and 3. Because FAO is not associated to provide modern technology or training in modern farming methods and also financial support to the locals. That's all for today's discussion. If you like this video, please hit like, share and subscribe to Shankar IAS Academy YouTube channel. Thank you.